So right now, it's US 30. So price yesterday, I was waiting for price to break this high, but then price swept out all this liquidity, and here price have tapped this order block and created this, like took out this lows, high lows. On gold, we have this reaction. Price reacted from this imbalance, and price have created this trend line equity. So I'm waiting for price to give us a new structure. I'm good. How are you? So on daily time frame, price have engulfed this candle, this US 30 here. So we can expect price to move to the upside. Again, price yesterday sipped all this liquidity, created new high with the 30 minutes, 50 minutes. Price have mitigated this order block. This order block created new structure. So there is one breaker block which has not been mitigated, which is this one. This is also for forming a Quasimodo pattern. So we can expect price to sweep out this equal lows. We have this equal lows. Also, this order block has been mitigated. So we can look for a buy side trade here. Stop loss below this low. In next trial, we have targets 1:4. Also, we can look for a change of pattern, something like this. So this is our setup on US 30. So on gold, there is this trend line liquidity, price swept this trend line liquidity, price have mitigated this order block. Again, price rejected from this breaker block, creating an order block over here. So there are two order blocks, which first one is this one, second is this one. But I think this structure has been mitigated here already. So we want price to create more liquidity, so we can look for a buy side trade here. Stop loss below this low. Target the next high, and if this breaks, then we can look for a sell side trade because everything has been mitigated over here. Then there will be this order block yesterday which took out the liquidity. Are these things predictable or people do on this on luck? We are not predicting, we are just reacting what price is doing. So there is not a clear structure break. We want a price to break the structure with clean candles. Here price have already tapped this area. Let's see. We are just entering based on this order block which took out liquidity, and we have this candle. So let's see. We want price to create a bullish engulfing. Let's see what we have got on US 30. On morning, this chart was shared on the group. Also, we got this whole move to the upside. Now price have tapped this area, so we can expect a pullback on GJ. Okay. Same trade can be taken on US 30, Euro USD. Price have tapped this order block and created new structure. Like this is a change of character. Let's do analysis from the start. So we have this 50-minute order block. We have this 15-minute order block. There is a trend line liquidity. We have this 50-minute order block. Trend line liquidity to the upside. Price have created this high. We swept out all this liquidity. Again, if you go to 5 minutes, price have rejected from our order block and created a new high, creating 5-minute order block, which is this one, which also took out liquidity. So we can use this order block for our entry, stop loss below this low, and target the next high, which is this one. So this is around 1:5 setup. Same setup has been gold. Let's see what on 4 hour. DXY has swept this previous liquidity, like this imbalance has been fulfilled. Let's go to 1 hour. So price tapped POI. We can say price swept out all this liquidity, and if price continues, so we have this order block on DXY. Price is creating trendline liquidity, so we can expect a bullish move and then bearish. Similarly, if price does this, Then probably Euro USD will tap on this order block and then it should continue. So this is the actual order block, I think. Let's go to 1 minute. This is the actual move. So this is a perfect setup. Let's see. Geo, let's see. I was waiting for price to enter here, but price did not give us any reaction. Let's see if we have any new setup. Right now, there is no entry on GU. We have this sort of block. Break of structure, there is this trend line liquidity. So we can use this order block on GU. Again, liquidity sweep. Entry stop loss below this low. Next high target. So 1:6 setup. Good one. If one USD setup fails, then probably gold and Euro USD also. I am using Delta Excel for crypto, but for 50% of government and brokerage, any other brokers, which I don't have any suggestion, because if I give any suggested broker and if that broker scams you, then it will be my responsibility. So I'll be in problem, in trouble. Please hit the like button. So this is a chart which was shared in the group. Okay, 1 minute. Time frame on GU is 50 minutes. Please hit the like button. How we know whether the higher time frame to be continued to the trade or not? Do you have any suggestion? By looking at candlestick, like for example, if you see that there is a good imbalance in the price, for example, there was this imbalance on gold. So it's indication that price should continue on higher time frame. Use raw spread. Please hit the like button. Today you got the notification or you came from the homepage? This is Euro USD. I think we have missed a trade. Price have tapped this small order block. Let's see. We'll wait for price to tap our order block. USD CAD also, it's going downside. So in the morning, I marked this order block, this one and this one. Both of them are valid. I've been calling out this USD JPY sell from at least 2 days. This one. Overall momentum was to downside. Here we can see there is a strong imbalance. Euro price have tapped. Let's see. We want price to create a change of header here. This is the candle which took out the liquidity. Price have tapped this area. We want price to break this high, and then it should. We always want price to break a high which have taken some kind of inducement. So that's the real high, which is like, for example, this is strong low in this case. If this breaks and then retest, then only we'll consider this is our change of heading. If you go to Euro USD, we can see price broke the previous structure, creating more liquidity. And this is where we can see there is a new leg starting from this side. USD JPY is to sell side. I think we have missed this trade. We have to enter at this sort of block only. But if this high breaks, then we can look for a retest. But let's wait first. On 50-minute, we can see like a price have tapped this imbalance. So until unless price does not tap, we will not enter. And if this breaks, then we can look for a new entry. Like if this breaks, then we can look for retest again. It will continue. Same thing on gold. Price have created this trendline liquidity. We have this imbalance which is supporting our bias to the upside. So it will tap this and it will continue. We want price to at least give us engulfing candle, then only we'll enter, because there is no chance that on Euro USD on 1 minute price will create change of pattern. Price have already given change of pattern here. If you go to 1 minute, price have already broke this high, this high, this high, which took out this low. UJ JPY I think sell. It sell only. If you go to higher time frame on daily, on 8 hours, we can see here it's going to the upside, but the internal structure is going to the downside. Like 4 hour and 1 hour are going to the downside. Price have created this equal lows. So on 1 hour, we can see price have tapped this sort of block and took out the liquidity and created new high after that. So this low should be taken out. I think it will, price will do that today only. So if you go to 1 minute, 3 minute, 1 minute, so we have this in the order block. There are two order blocks. First is this one, which broke the structure. But if price does not create liquidity between this high, then probably like price have created this equal highs. So we want price to tap from this order block and then give us a structure break. Then only we'll take do entry, because we have this imbalance also to the upside. So we don't want price to hit our stop loss. We want to enter when price goes in our direction. We don't want to catch tops, highs and bottoms, highs and lows. In general, should I wait for price switch directly? It depends on like what structure, where are you entering. There is no fixed rule for uh, whether to look for a direct entry or a change of guard entry. Hit the like button, please. So on US30, we have this buying setup, but I think price have created this lows which should be taken out, and there is this order block. So if price reacts and gives us an engulfing, then we can look for a buy side entry over here. Target in the next high. Let's see if we have any inducement or not. So if we refine this, this is the order block. We can refine it more till here. This is a 2-minute candle. 1 is to 4, 5. We will risk 0.5% only because we have this setup again here. On 10 minutes, we can see this lows were taken out by this wick candle, and then price have created this imbalance, creating this weak high to the upside. So let's see. I'll take out this because we only want price when price taps our order block and then give us engulfing, then only we'll enter. What happens, people, what they do is immediately they try to enter and then price breaks directly and goes to the downside. Similar thing happened yesterday here. We don't want to enter here. Like for example, this is our order block. Price, if you go to 5 minute, we'll see in one candle only. If price is coming in 2-3 candles at our order block, probably your zone will be failed. We want price to give us a wick that shows that this is where the momentum has shifted from downside to the upside. Here also we can say this is the wick, and we want price to break the previous high. That's when this is the wick and price break this high. So we know that now it should continue the upside. Okay, let's wait. We want price to engulf, then only we look for entry. It should break this high. The candle should close above this high. I think euro is too much. It's time for to retrace back. Okay, so I'm entering over here. Stop loss will be below this low. So we can see DXY have also reacted from this order block. If this continues to downside, then probably we'll hit our take profit. Price will take out this low. Then same thing will happen on Euro USD only. I see there is another order block below current order block, which my price recorded from current order block. Which order block are you talking about? On one minute, there is only this order block. I don't think there is another order block. I don't see an order block below. There is only we have this order block. Let's see. If this breaks, then we'll go to break even. Ethereum gave change of order reacted from this order block. It's now at high. So there is no trade on Ethereum, but you can look for a scalping trade from here. We have this sort of block. Again, we have this knee of liquidity. Structure break, high, high, tap engulfing entry, target stop loss below this low, covering this sort of block also. So this is around 1:4-5 setup, 1:3, and you can continue like trail the stop loss and continue upside. BTC like 3-4 days ago, so I think on Monday I called out this trade from this high. Again, yesterday I was also saying it should continue higher, but it did not reacted from my order block. If you go to 50 minutes, price tap this area, which took out the liquidity. So I was waiting for price to tap this. Sorry, I was waiting for price to tap this, but price then tapped this sort of block. Here, mitigation structure break. So right now, I don't think there is any trade on BTC. It should continue higher, but still, we don't know where the price will make the new higher high. And there is no point in selling directly. So once this higher high is established, then we can look for continuation trade to the higher low for sell side, and again buy sell from here, something like this. Price has swept this high, so we can expect a bearish move. See, If price is bullish engulfing over here, then we can look for buy side setup, because if you look at 30 minutes, we have this high and there is order block, like breaker block. So it should tap and continue to the upside like this. Something like this can happen. So but here we had this new high, which price slowly came. It did not sweep the previous liquidity. Here we have swept previous liquidity. So we can expect a move like this. What do you call it? Turtle soup. Also, we have Euro SD, Euro AUD buy here. MT5. IC markets. Please hit the like button. What? Yes, you can look for re-entry. So I'm closing this live here. If this high breaks, then we'll look for break even. Thank you for watching.